Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Hi, Unfiltered Through Our Lens. So happy to see you. Yes, it has been a little bit. I look back and I'm like, holy moly, it's been 5 months since we've gone live. It's been a long time. Hey, Max. Hey, Stephanie. We'll give everybody a few little bit. Oh, Max, I thought you were following us already too. Hopefully y'all can see us. Text. We have some exciting things to talk about tonight. Mike, you want to get started with our wine?
Yeah.
Tell us what we're drinking tonight.
And I have to apologize. I'm a little bit under the weather and I'm losing my voice. So it's a little difficult.
I told him I'd do it by myself, but he said he would come on.
But so tonight we're having the Fontanella family wine. It's a Cabernet. It's actually a newer wine, so it hadn't been aged yet, but we're going to try it anyway. So here's the wine. See that?
Hey, Larry from Oklahoma.
It's not really focusing on it. But it's Fontanella family, Cabernet Sauvignon, and it's from the Mount Veeder Napa Valley, and it's a 2022.
Hello, Lucky Lucy. You know, we haven't had a wine down Wednesday for 5 months. We just looked back and realized we hadn't done it in that long. But we have all kinds of things to share with you. Thank you, honey. We'll do a cheers and then we'll get this party started. Cheers.
Cheers.
I don't know if he should be drinking if he's sick.
I can drink a little bit.
A little bit. Always can drink a little bit. Okay, I'm going to turn on my YouTube on my phone so that I can see all the comments that way too.
Yeah.
My dad canceled his auto.
Let me get the background noise. All right, here we go. Okay, everybody. So I don't know if you saw or not, but we decided to partner with You Are Comped and do our first ever cruise. So we're sailing out of Galveston on the MSC Seascape on November the 30th for 7 nights. Costa Maya, Roatan, Honduras, and Cozumel are the points, and are the ports. And we are so excited to partner with You Are Comped and do this Destination Jackpot family cruise. So we hope that many of you can join us. If you didn't see the You Are Comped videos, there's 2 of them that talks about the benefits of You Are Comped and how to get your free cruises with You Are Comped. You want to check those videos out for sure. Because it walks you through step by step. So Mike is Diamond Elite, and he was able to get an oceanfront view room. I am 7 stars, and so I got a balcony room.
Is that what it's called? Oceanfront?
Ocean view.
Ocean view.
Ocean view, yeah. I was able to get a ocean balcony room with a hot tub on the deck. So I'm really excited about that. That'll be a fun cruise. We're from Texas, so Galveston is an easy port for us to do, and it's centrally located in the U.S., so it should be easy for many of you to get to. We've got lots of fun things planned there. We'll be rolling out some new merch giveaways. We'll be doing some Q&A, maybe some wind down Q&As with just our group, so y'all can answer. We've got a lot of fun things planned, and You Are Comped has a lot of things planned. Some slot tournaments, some slot pools, some dinner. I have a dinner planned, I think, for us. So it is going to be a lot of fun. I know they've already got over 130 people going on this cruise, all gamblers.
Wow.
So I know it's going to be a lot. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So we're excited to have this first opportunity to really have a DJ gathering and get together with some of you guys. And hopefully we can, Max is a nurse practitioner. He orders us to drink. That's right.
Yeah.
So So anyway, we hope that y'all can join us on that cruise. If we get at least 20 Destination Jackpot cabins booked, then we get to have our own private event separate from everybody else. So that will be a lot of fun too. That'll be really cool. With UR Comp, if you're not familiar with that, I'm going to take an opportunity to talk about that. So if you sign up with our link, and I think Max just posted that in there with the offer, and you claim that offer. If you have a decent play with the casino or you have offers, you can upload those. The video goes through and tells you how all of that works. We sign up live on that video, so you can be able to see that. But if you have good enough play, qualified play, then you will get a free cruise to go with us. So that would be really cool. One of the biggest tips that I can tell you about UR Comp is you always want to use UR Comp when booking your cruises, because they get you extra perks that you wouldn't get when booking on a cruise line for the first time. The one caveat is if you cruised within different cruises have different amounts, but like Royal Caribbean's 2 years. So since we sailed with them last February, we can't book a UR Comp cruise with Royal Caribbean until next year. Which is okay, but we've not done any of the other cruise lines, so we can book all of those with UR Comp. And one of the great things that they were able to get us on this cruise was free drinks in the casino. So without having to qualify for that play, which is huge, because then we won't buy the drink package, and that'll save us a lot of money. So Mike's cabin to book was a $400 deposit. My cabin was a $500 deposit. And you get that deposit back as casino credit. So it's really a free cruise. We didn't have any taxes or charges or anything. So that was really, really exciting, because a lot of times when you get those free cruises, you still pay $300, $400, $500 in taxes and fees. So that was another big savings that we found. So hopefully some of you will take advantage of that and join us on this cruise and get yourself a free cruise. And we'll talk a little bit more about some cruises and things that are coming up later. Mike, you're watching the comments, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Larry was saying he's already got 2 Vegas trips planned, or he would go with his wife.
Oh, darn. Can't you cancel it and then book your Vegas another time?
Could be free.
That's right. It could be free. So I know we've already talked to some of you that are already planning on going. I think we already know 7 or 8 cabins, hopefully, that are going to be booked for sure. And we just announced it. So hopefully we'll get that 20, and that'll be awesome. It'll be really fun to be gone for 7 days and get to network and get to know some of you guys better. So that is our goal there. And yeah, your stays are free, Larry, but book them another time and come on the cruise with us. So yeah, Max is saying once you click on the link for the UR Comp, click the green cruise with Destination Jackpot text, and it will take you to the cruise page. Okay, so Max, did you have the link that actually will take them right to that cruise offer? Let me see if I can find that real quick and send it to you to post. I think it's this one. Oops. I think I can post it because I'm in the live, right? Got to move us out of the way. You're in the way. Let me try to post it real quick. That'll work. Hang on 1 second. So, continuous Destin Jack. Well, I'm just going to send it to you, Max, and let you do it if you don't mind. This one, that link, that'll be faster. Okay, that's the actual cruise link. He just posted it, he told me. So that will take you right to this cruise, and you can claim that offer. Listen to those videos on the UR Comp on our YouTube. You can find those under Secrets Revealed to learn more about how to maximize all of your offers with them. And be sure that you know that they'll have a host that'll call you. So then you're assigned a host with UR Comp, and that'll be your host to book all your cruises with them. And they talk to you on the phone. They help you get everything planned. They answer all your questions. So it's been a real pleasure finally getting this cruise done. And I see Kathy is my mom. She's on here. I'm trying real hard to talk my mom and dad into coming on this cruise with us and being our camera person. So keep our fingers crossed, and everybody give my dad a shout out and tell him he's got to go. My mom wants to go. My dad's not too crazy about it, but I think it would be so much fun for them to go and get to know some of our viewers and subscribers with us. So that would be a lot of fun. So next, I want to let everybody know also that just today we launched our Destination Jackpot family group on Facebook.
Yeah.
So we've had a lot of requests for everybody. They don't love the Discord, that they wanted us to do a DJ family page. And so we just launched that today. I think Max will post the link for that. He just did as well. And I want to thank Max and Shannon Taylor and Stephanie Boyd. They are our moderators, admins on that channel. And then of course, Max and Shannon help us mod on our lives. Yeah. And they make such a difference in our community. And we couldn't do this Facebook group without their support.
No, we certainly appreciate you so much.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
So they said, if you do a group, we'll help you moderate it. And I said, okay, if you'll help me moderate it. And then you'll also see in there, Nathan, he's somebody that's kind of behind the scenes. He does a lot of editing, a lot of our posts for us, a lot of our graphics, and he's out of the Philippines and he's part of our team. He's worked for me for 4 years. So you'll see him in there as well. So our goal for this group is we want you guys to interact. It's a place that you can come ask questions and other members can help answer. We want to see your cruise photos, your gambling photos, your trip photos, your food photos, your wine photos, videos, all of that fun stuff. And so hopefully that'll help our DJ group connect more. We are trying to figure out the name that we want it to go by. So we've been brainstorming that with Max and Shannon and Stephanie, and we'll be doing a poll fairly soon in there.
Should call it DJ Travelers or something.
It was DJ Travelers and what else was there? Let me look at our group message and see what we kind of brainstormed. So y'all be thinking too, and let us know if y'all have any other ones. We said Destination Crew, Destination Tribe, Destination Gang, Destination Squad, Destination Pack. So those were some that we brainstormed. So if y'all have any, drop them in the comments, or when that post goes up, be sure to put that on there earlier. Thank you, Larry, for joining. We've already hit 20 people that have joined the group, and we didn't even announce it. So that was cool that we already had some people join. So hopefully y'all will find that value. Give us some hearts and some thumbs up if you're excited about the group. And let us know that that's something that y'all are looking forward to. Max, we haven't seen you guys. Max, not Max. Wait. Okay, so there's some 100%. Yay. Glad y'all like that. Okay. I don't know if there's a cruise emoji, but if there's a cruise emoji and you want to go on this cruise or you want to get a free cruise, give us some emojis. Put those emojis up and let us know if you're interested in that. So also want to talk about merch that y'all would like to see us give away. So I've brainstormed. I think I'm going to try to figure out how to do it, but I want to do some lanyards, some casino lanyards for your card, because I use that so much. So I think it'd be so cool to have Destination Jackpot lanyards to give away when we see viewers. And of course, whatever we have merch-wise, we'll be bringing that, and everybody will be getting some on the cruise as well. Oh, there's some cruise and some sailboats, and there we go.
So who all uses lanyards? Because I don't. I hate these
I
things.
do, because I would lose my card.
But they do help you keep up with them.
I'd lose my
I
card.
just hate having them.
Yeah. Does anybody else use lanyards? Type it in the comments if you do. I see Stephanie used one of her member perk emojis. I love it.
All right.
So I was also thinking about koozies, but then you get into the long, tall, thinner koozies or the thicker koozies. I don't know. I think kind of just a generic. Oh, Max and Shannon use lanyards.
Mm-hmm.
See, my mom wants to go on the cruise. She found her cruise emoji.
All right.
We also were thinking about the little wristbands was another idea that we had. If y'all have any other ideas, casino chips, we thought about doing a poker chip. Stephanie doesn't use them for casinos, but she does on the cruise for the room card. That's a good idea. Yeah. So, and I guess if you don't use it, you don't have to have that. So let us know. Becky wants to go on the cruise. Becky, it'd be so much fun if we could get you on the cruise with us too.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I want to give, if y'all have any ideas for merch, be sure to post that in the comments here. And we'll also be posting that in our Facebook group to give us ideas. So I'm working on all that stuff right now. I don't know if y'all seen all of our credit card videos and if y'all are really liking those. If you are, please be sure to comment on them and let us know. And if you have questions on any of those videos, please post questions in the comments of those videos, because before we do the next video, I'll go back and look and see if there's any questions we need to get answered for you. So we are really excited about bringing the credit card game to you guys because I think it can enhance what we're all about at Destination Jackpot is traveling for less. And the credit card game, for those that want to play it, as long as you don't carry a balance, is a really great way to not only find more travel benefits and pay for travel, but a lot of other things and a lot of other ways you can save money. So if you have more money, then you can use that for, if you save more money, you can use that for your gambling budget, or you can use that for gifts, or there's so many things, in our lives that we can use that in. And so we felt like credit cards is something that applies to everybody. So we've had a great videos with Justin at Hurdy Gurdy Travel Podcast on YouTube. He's become a great friend of ours. I talk to him almost every single day. I think he'll be a member in our group, our family group. And so y'all will be able to ask him questions in there as well. He's done some fantastic videos with us, and he just put out a new video as well on the MGM and Caesars credit cards. So he is really...
We've learned a lot in the last few months from him. So.
Yeah, he's fantastic. So so we're excited about that relationship. And then also with JT and Katie Ginner, we've posted one interview, but we have a new interview that I just did yesterday that'll be coming out, I think, within the next 2 weeks, maybe not this Friday, but next Friday is when that video is coming out. And exciting. Oh, look, my dad just said he might as well go. Your mom is already shopping for it. Yay!
Right.
So y'all got to hear that news with us together. So that means I got to get them to the casino and teach them how to video, because they're going to have to be our videographers on the cruise. And so, yay, I'm so excited. I'm probably not as excited about that as my mom. I bet she's even more excited than I am about that, because she really wanted to do a cruise with my dad. So that will be so exciting. And you all, whoever goes on the cruise, will get to meet my parents. And I tell you, my parents, they're a lot of fun. They're the most honest, loyal, Christian, good people. They're just good people. So, I mean, they raised me. So
Great in-laws. Yeah,
they are.
definitely.
And they would say you're a great son-in-law.
Well,
They love Mike too, like a son. So they never had any sons. So they love their son-in-laws for sure. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about that.
Exciting, yeah.
That's very exciting. So I might have to teach my mom how to gamble, and my dad. They don't really gamble much, but my dad can play some blackjack now. He can do that for sure. He does do that with us. So that is, okay, so exciting. All right, where was I? Back to the credit card situation where we were. I'm like, that made my day, Mom and Dad, so much. You don't even know. I can't even, now I'm real excited. Anyway, because y'all mean so much to us that it's really cool that my parents get to meet. They hear about our YouTube channel. They watch all of our videos and things, but for them to get to meet some of our subscribers, and that's going to be super, super special. I'm excited. Y'all might love my mom and dad. You will hopefully love them as much as us, probably more, because they're great, great people. Anyway, so back to the credit card situation. So we did the interview also with JT and Katie. We just finished an interview yesterday I did with them. Actually, 2 videos, one digging deep into the award wallet. That won't be out for a long while. But the one I'm excited about is on credit cards. And we took 5 different scenarios, like a young family or a single person is one scenario. For that person that just wants to do domestic travel, we did that scenario. For that international budget trip, that was a scenario. The international honeymoon, big, fabulous trip, that was another one. And then we dove into some business cards. And we're going to do a series on that, and we're going to build. So this was the first in the series. And then in a few months, we're going to come back and be like, okay, you've done these things now that we've talked about. Now what's your second step and where do you go from here? And they answer a lot of questions. So be sure that you watch that video that's going to come out, not this Friday, but the next Friday. And if you have questions, leave those in the comments because they'll help us answer those on the next video. So I'm so excited. So Becky is one that knows my mom and dad because she lives 10 minutes from me and she's a great friend of mine. So she can attest to how much fun they are. They are so much fun. So a big credit card tip for you guys right now is that all the buzz and everybody's talking about the Chase Sapphire card has a $100,000 credits sign up bonus right now. And I think it's after like $3,000 or $5,000 spend in 3 months, which is not hard to do. And then you will get 100,000 Chase Ultimate Reward points. And you can use those for rental cars. You can use those for hotel rooms. You can use those for flights. There's a lot of ways that you can use those Chase Ultimate Reward points. I'm so sad because we had just signed up for another Chase credit card the day before this offer rolled out. And so we were not able to take advantage of it. Mike already has a Sapphire card, but I don't, because you can get one in your name. You can get one in your spouse's name as well individually, and just don't make each other signers. And then you can get 200,000 points. So it's a great way to help save some money on some travel. And you're going to be spending that money anyway. So it's that offer has not been out since 2022. Max just posted our referral link there. So y'all use that. We'll get, I think, a few points if you use our referral link.
Yeah,
so
and we're not saying go out and charge up a bunch of credit cards at all.
Yeah.
So you need to look at the videos, watch them, and learn, and know how to use them.
Yeah, and as we always say in all of those videos, the credit card game doesn't work if you carry a balance on your cards unless it's a 0% interest, because then you're paying out the behind for those the interest rates.
So it's money you're spending anyway every month, and you pay it off every month.
That's right. You pay it off. So your gas, your groceries, your cell phone bills, and those kind of things. And then you pay it off every month. You just have to be disciplined to do that because credit card interest rates are 17 to I've seen 25%. I mean, it's 24%. It's insane. So you don't want to carry a balance for sure on those credit cards. So hopefully that's a good tip, and some of you take advantage of that offer. I will be doing a short. I just haven't gotten to it to talk about that, but it's really a fabulous offer. So that's the big buzz and one of the best sign-up bonuses that are going on right now in the credit card world. What else is new? So I don't know if y'all are taking advantage of if you're Caesars members matching to Wyndham. I just did that today and I got diamond status. So because I'm a 7-star with Caesars, I signed up at Wyndham and did the card match and I got diamond, which to get diamond status with Wyndham takes 40 nights to get that. So that was a big deal. So if you've not done that, take advantage of that offer. Be sure you're not leaving that on the table. And then your MGM also, you can match to Marriott. And I don't remember, I already had a good Marriott status, so I didn't do that. I didn't need to, but that's another one if you work the MGM credit card, the MGM statuses, you can take advantage of that. And I'm sure y'all seen, because you're following everything we post everywhere, but did you see that MGM has a new enhancement that they just came out with? And we all heard the buzz that it was coming, but we didn't know what was going to happen. And sometimes when these casinos change their loyalty programs, it's not for the better. This one was for the better. There were a lot of great perks. If you're gold with MGM, now you'll get a cruise. I think it's a 5-night cruise with an ocean view. Use URComp though to book that offer once you earn it, because as I said, they'll get you even more than what you would get. But you can use that offer to present to URComp to get that cruise booked. And then if you're platinum, once you hit platinum, you get a 7-night cruise that is balcony for that. You also get a dining credit. I'm just going to kind of go through there. I know that Max, you can post this link in here so everybody can read more about it. But you're going to get rollover points. That's a new thing that they announced. So if you earn 50,000 tier credits in 2025, 7,500 of those will roll over into 2026. If you get 125,000, then you're going to get a 17,500 rollover. You get, it's too long to post in the chat. Well, I will, maybe Max, we can post that in the Facebook group. How about that? We'll post that in the Facebook group so that everybody can look at that and make sure and read the details. Gold gets $100 tier celebration credit, and platinum gets $200 tier celebration credit. They have a new gift card that's going to debut with MGM so that you can use some of those gift points in case you can't make it to Vegas. You can use this card to to maximize some of those perks. So some good things. And we hear that there's a new MGM credit card coming out.
Yeah. That's
going to have even more perks. That's been confirmed, and I even got a teaser email about it today, that it in fact is coming. So I'm anxious to see what that's going to be and what kind of perks they're going to give us. As you know already, you get 1-for-1 tier credit. So every dollar you spend on an MGM card, you get 1 tier credit. And that's unlimited. So you could technically spend $200,000 on your MGM card and get platinum status that way. Not that I would not ever say you spend $200,000 on an MGM card, because you're probably playing and you don't want to, that 1-for-1 isn't the best value that you can get. But you also do get free play, casino free play whenever you use your MGM card. So there's some great benefits. Justin did a great video on that, talking about the new enhancements. So you can find that on his Hurdy Gurdy Travel podcast and check that out as well. I'm going to pause here for just a minute, and if anybody has any questions. At all. It's so weird to me not being able, like on Zoom, everybody can ask a question. On here, I have to wait a minute. So
yeah, it's a little delayed.
Yeah, it's kind of delayed. Well, while we're waiting to see if anybody has any questions, Mike and I did our Nashville trip. Good. Max posted that on our Facebook group. So if you're interested in knowing more about those MGM enhanced perks, he posted that for us in our group. So that's exciting. This just all happened as of March 25th is when they rolled that out. But we just did our Nashville trip. We had a fantastic time. We visited some new places.
I love Nashville.
I do too. It's awesome.
We had a great time.
It is awesome. I think my favorite thing that I found, we love the 1230 Club in Nashville. It's up at the upper end of Broadway, just across from Bridgestone Arena. And if you go upstairs, they've got a fantastic 1920. Oh, okay. Unfiltered through our lens. That's a great point too. Nora is finally not invite only anymore. So maybe some of us can make that more level.
Oh,
That's a very good point. That's a very good. Yeah, that's a good point. Were y'all excited about those? About the MGM enhancements? Those of you that know about them, Unfiltered, were y'all excited about those? I thought they were fantastic. I love the rollover points. That just gives you a jump start on the new year for sure. So I think my favorite thing I found in Nashville was at the 1230 Club. I think it was on Wednesdays. What's his name?
The guy with the radio station.
He used to be with Sirius XM, Buzz. Yeah. He has a podcast that he records up there every Wednesday. And I think it's like 5 to 7 or something, 3 to 5. Just go up to 1230 Club or call them and ask them when it's going to be. They have small plates that you can order. I mean, there's not more than 50 or 60 people up there. So it's very quaint and intimate. And it was really neat being able to watch him and to see that. And he had singers and songwriters on there. The time when we went this last month, they had, what was the name of that show?
Farmers Need a wife or something like
Yeah, Farmers Need a Wife, like similar to, I've not
that. We
heard.
watch it all the time.
We've never watched it ever. We are going to
Yeah.
now. It's on our list, but so all the farmers were on there and they told their stories, and it really got us interested. It's kind of like Bachelor, Bachelorette, one of those similar to that kind of a thing. They told how they got selected for the show. They literally got these notices in their inboxes because I guess they had great pictures and they were good looking and whatever. So that was really cool. And then we had the singers and songwriters that had written some of the songs for the show. They were on there and they were talking, and it was just intimate. We love singer-songwriter stuff, so that was a really great find. We will go back to that every time we go to Nashville now. We did the listening room. We did the listening room with Max and Shannon. Max and Shannon joined us in Nashville, and we had a great time with them. And they liked the listening room. I was so happy. I was worried that they, you never know when you take somebody somewhere new. And then we did Broadway together. So we had fun doing that too. That was also fun. We went in, there's so many new, Laney Wilson's bar. We had a great time in the piano bar downstairs there with Max and Shannon. And Max even got up and played the guitar.
Oh my God, that was a surprise.
That was the drums. He did the drums.
Yeah.
That was really a surprise. And I don't know that they wanted him to play at first, but then they kept having him come back up. I don't think they realized how good he was going to be. So that was a lot of fun, that Laney Wilson bar. We went into Jelly Rolls bar. We went into several new ones, several new artists that have bars. Yeah. So that was a lot of fun. Then we went down and saw our friends in Shelbyville, Tennessee, and spent the weekend with them and had the scare of the tornadoes. We didn't have any tornadoes, thankfully. But anyway, so that was a fantastic trip. But I did realize something on that trip. Even though we use our Wyndham timeshare points, and I would never recommend for anybody to buy timeshare points. We wish we would not have done that.
Yeah.
But we did, and we have them, and we try to use them. So we stayed in Margaritaville with our Wyndham timeshare points. And so our room was paid for. Well, we pay for that every month with our maintenance fees, but we didn't have to pay for a room. So, and our airfare was paid for with our miles, so we didn't have to pay for that. But we did have to pay for our food and all of our entertainment.
Yeah.
And it was expensive.
Yes, it was.
And there's no chance that's going to be written off.
No.
There's no chance that's going to be written off. The only plus to that is we got some points with it. But it made me realize, Nashville's got good food. So I would say it's comparable to the food we get when we travel. Not to Biloxi. The food there at Harrah's we didn't eat at one good restaurant.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was the worst.
It was the worst food.
Every meal was
not good. But for the most part, when we go to casinos, we have great food. Or destinations, we have good food. Yeah. And but we get it all written off. We don't have to pay for any of that. We get the entertainment. We get our concerts. We get to go see the Bellagio Gardens and go watch the entertainment on, the Vegas Strip or down at the Fremont Street, and it doesn't cost us any money. And so it really made me realize the value of our trips. And I told Mike, I said, if you look at how much money we spent on this Nashville trip compared to what we spend with our gambling budget when we go to the casino, even when we lose at the casino, which we do often, at least we have an opportunity, one, to win. So it would be a completely, we could win it back. So we have that opportunity, which you don't have that when you take these other trips. But the other thing is that we know we're going to get the food and stuff, comped. And so that allows us to have that gambling budget for our entertainment because everything else, is paid for. So anyway, just something to think about. I don't know if anybody's ever thought of it quite like that. But anyway, it's interesting to me. Don't see any questions. Yes, and Filtered says that the MGM program is better than it was for sure. That's a big compliment, Max, to say that Nashville was one of the best that we've had because y'all lived in Nashville. Your daughter does live in Nashville. You've done a lot in Nashville, but I guess it's different when you do it with a tourist. And
we got to meet their daughter too.
Yeah, we did.
That's cool.
Yeah. That's right. Don't forget to like our video. That's for sure. Give us a like. It really helps our channel so much when y'all like and when you comment and subscribe to the channel. as I've said. So then we went to the brand new Pinnacle. What do we do there?
Yeah.
In Nashville.
We saw
Brand new
Journey.
venue. Tell them about it.
It's a really small venue. And it was like the first night, or the first
It was
week.
first week.
And we saw Journey
4,500 people,
for
you
the
said?
first time. I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. It was a great sound, nice facility. And so we enjoyed it. We'll be going back.
It was an amazing sound. And there wasn't a bad seat in that house for sure.
Right.
And it was epic when we went. So we went with our friends Don and Chip. So what was your favorite thing that we did in Nashville?
Oh, God. I enjoyed every night. I mean, I don't know. I enjoyed of course, we always enjoyed the 1230 Club. And I love going to the singer-songwriter over at the listening room. And then I like the Lainey Wilson piano bar.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all good.
Max, what was your favorite part? We did find a new Mexican restaurant right at the end of our trip, right across from Margaritaville.
Right across from Margaritaville, yeah.
That was really good. So that was they've got good food in Nashville too. So anyway, I also wanted to mention the video poker video that we did. That was with Justin with Hurdy Gurdy Travel, and I think y'all liked that video. I mean, it seemed like that our viewers really enjoyed that. We're really new to video poker, and I was talking to Justin today, and he said, I said, I just don't have time to practice because we, as you saw on the video, we make mistakes, which affects our edge for sure. But he said, practice on the plane. And I'm like, what a thought. We should do that when we're on the plane. We should have our video poker app and we should be practicing. That'd be a great time.
As long as we have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes we don't. So that's a good idea.
It's not often that we don't. Max enjoyed the piano bar and going to Jelly Roll Bar. Yes, the food was really good at Jelly Roll. Yeah, not what was expected for the food on the Broadway Strip. And I think that's the same also for Garth's Bar. They've got great food in there. We didn't eat there, but they've got great food in there too. So check out that video poker. Justin's got such an amazing strategy with that. He lives in Pennsylvania. So if you live in Pennsylvania, Michigan, or New Jersey, you can actually buy gift cards and upload it to BetMGM or Fandango and play video poker or blackjack. So he'll use a credit card, buy those gift cards at a discount and get 2% back on his credit card. And then it's like a 98% return to player. So that 2%, he's leveraging that loss if he's playing correctly. So basically it should average out for him to be about 99.9 or 100% return to player. So he's not really losing anything, but he'll do $10,000 on that. And that's 10,000 tier points that he's getting with MGM that's working towards his status, which is crazy way to work it. I told Mike, I said, we need to book a timeshare in Pennsylvania and sit in our timeshare in our room and play our video poker and our blackjack. It'd be fun to do that with hook up with Justin and do that. That would be so much fun.
Yeah, we need to put the links. Stephanie brought up the links to the video poker app in the hand. So we can post those probably on the channel, on the Facebook.
Which ones? I don't know which we are talking about.
Right here, the video poker. And the one about the hand on what to play.
Oh, yeah. Do you know which one that is? Do you remember the app?
I'll have to go back and look at them. I have them on my phone.
Stephanie, if I don't remember, remind me. Post links to app for video poker.
What happened there?
Link to apps for video poker. I think we show the app in the video. So are y'all interested in us doing more of that, or what kind of things? Y'all let us know what you're looking for. We need some inspiration on what to film. Like, we're having a hard time. We've done a lot of these day 1, day 2, day 3 videos, and I think people like that. They like seeing how your budget works. I've enjoyed doing those videos because it helps me see if we're really diligent with our money that way, even if you rinse and repeat it, that we don't do too bad on those. I think we do better when we're filming those than we do when we're not
keeping track.
When we're not following our own rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I think so. So, but let us know Videopoker.com is the one that you could help you learn. Yes. And let me ask Justin what the app is. Or we'll find it. We'll find it.
Yeah.
So do y'all have any suggestions? If you do, or if you're watching this replay, be sure to let us know on things you'd like us to see us, either games you'd like us to play or ideas for different kinds of videos that you'd like to see us do. Do y'all enjoy us doing the face-off videos? Do you enjoy the video poker videos, or there's some other things you'd like to see? So we would like that feedback. You talk for a minute.
Oh, I'm on the spot. So I don't know what to talk about really.
Talk about video poker.
Video poker. We did pretty well when we started out on it, and but I can't say that I could do that for a long time. It's not super exciting, but depends on the person, I guess. Some people love it. But we did pretty well on it money-wise. So
I enjoy it because I think I know I'm not going to win or I'm not going to lose too much, hopefully, and that I
you
like.
can play it a while.
Yeah, your money goes a
losing
long
too
way,
much. Yeah,
and I like that I'm getting points on it. That and it's not as volatile as the slots, and
yeah.
I do like the analytical part of it and like trying to figure it out. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I do like that. And I do think if you're working, especially if you're working more than one casino, or if you don't go that often and you're trying to figure out a way to make your money last and get those tier credits and advance those tier credit scores, that it's that's very helpful. So anyway, so I guess we can talk about let's talk about our trip we just came back from to Biloxi. So we went down to Biloxi. You want to talk about it?
We went down to Biloxi real quick to get some more filming done. And we went to Stayed at Harrah's, their Gulf Coast. And we've already told you a little bit about the food, so you don't want to hear any more about that. But we played for a day or two there. And then we went over to Golden Nugget and played some. And we liked the Golden Nugget there. And then we went at Beau Rivage for a day.
We love it.
And
here.
we love Beau Rivage, yeah.
Unfortunately, they will not let us film
Beau
there.
Rivage is MGM, yeah, they won't let us film.
Yeah.
So, and we originally went for the 10-time multiplier, so we had, need to stay at Harrah's. So that's why we did that.
So we did get our points. Mike got some and I got some. We lost overall. Because, when we film, we film the day 1, the day 2, the day 3, but we still play, more than that usually. And we really lost. And then the very last day.
I had a late flight going out, so we had time to play that morning.
And we had $200 left. We had more than that left of our budget, but we didn't want to play anymore.
Yeah.
So we had $200 left from what we had originally brought down and $200 free play. And we went, and I was so excited. I like this. I had my eye on this Buffalo Gold machine the whole time we were there. And we played it once, and we took on a 60-cent bet, I think on a video we did, and it went up to $200 or $300. We hit a bonus. So on the
First, we went to pinball. We went in pinball, and we won a little bit there. And then we went over to your machine.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So we won a little bit back on pinball, like $400 or $500. We weren't videoing this. This was just the last day, right before we left. And then went over to the Buffalo Gold. And I love the Buffalo Gold machines that are like 60 cents all the way up to $3.60, but you don't change the denom. It's just a straight old school Buffalo Gold. I like those machines. And so then what I do is I'll do like 60 cents and then $1.20, $1.80, and then $2.40 and $3 and $3.60, and then I'll go backwards. Sometimes I'll do like 3 spins on each bet amount and go up. And I hit the bonus on a $2.40 bet, and we won over $1,100 in that bonus. So I was super
Just
stoked.
under the tax threshold. So that was
Just under.
awesome.
It was exciting. That was a darn good bonus for that game. So then we got out, and there was a machine that had the $1,000 maxed out bonus Dragon Link, and I put $100 cash in there and turned it into $300 cash and got up and walked out. So we ended up making back $1,800, which was close to not all the money we spent, but close to it. It was a really great way to be down so far and then not lose. So definitely not online gaming. So you're meaning like all these people are doing that are playing this online stuff, not video poker or blackjack, but you're talking about the slots, online slot machine games. Is that what you're talking about? Don't do that. Y'all are saying? I was just thinking about doing that actually. So glad you told me before I looked into it anymore, because a lot of YouTubers are doing that. I don't think I would enjoy doing that myself, because when I'm away from the casino, I don't want to really gamble. Unless I'm playing blackjack or video poker in my room, I would do that for sure. So I'm waiting kind of for them to respond. All right. So since we talked about our trip that we just went on to Biloxi, let's talk about our upcoming trips that we have coming. So maybe some of you can join us. So we decided today, we signed up to go on May 2nd through the 4th. We're going to the Financial Travel University in Dallas. And there's a link if y'all would like to join us. So this is a travel credit card from beginner to very advanced credit card conference in Dallas. And I haven't even asked Mike yet, but maybe if we have time, we'll run up to Oklahoma, since it's just an hour.
Well, that's a good idea.
From there, and maybe be able to get some
We
footage.
haven't been there in a while.
We haven't been there in over a year.
Yeah.
So it'd be a great time to run up there if we can find the time. So May 2nd to the 4th, we will be running to that conference in Dallas. They'll be talking about miles, elite statuses, booking, casino comps, lots of different secrets and tips that you're going to learn. They've got a fantastic lineup of speakers that they have coming in. JT Ginter and Katie Ginter will be there, which y'all have seen on our channel, and you will continue to see on our channel. Dave Grossman, who teaches the merry-go-round. He also has been on our channel talking about the merry-go-round. He'll be there talking. A new speaker that is going to be new to us that we're going to be doing a fantastic video that I can't wait. He also will be there. And then several more. Carissa, we've met her. She'll be there. So it's going to be a really good action-packed conference. So if you've got some miles, book your flight and come on over. If you've got some Chase Ultimate Reward points, use those for the hotel room. I looked to book that hotel room today, and they have a group rate of $149. But if you book it without that room's like $400 and something.
Wow.
So the group rate will save you a lot of money that you'll get after you sign up for the conference. If you use our code, I think that code will give you a discount off of, I think that'll give you a discount off of when you book, if you use our invite event that we just posted there. So it's going to be a fun conference. And Stephanie said, she's going to miss another Oklahoma trip. Oh, I was thinking about telling you, especially since y'all are thinking about moving to Dallas. I was thinking of telling you should come up and meet us for that trip. You should come and you'd love the miles trip. And Leslie said, I'm closest to Lake Charles. We are too, Leslie. Like the Caesars Reward Program for Horseshoe, better than the players cards for Golden Nugget or LaBerge. What are your thoughts on Lake Charles casinos? Leslie, we love Lake Charles casinos. We like Golden Nugget. That is our favorite. But you're right. The Horseshoe has the Caesars perks. And I think we enjoy that. But we can't film. Nobody in Lake Charles will give us filming permissions, which is really sad.
Which is why we went to Biloxi instead of Lake Charles.
That's correct, for the 10-time multiplier. That's why we flew to Biloxi and took advantage of the 10-time instead of going to Lake Charles, because we can't film there. If we didn't have to worry about filming, we would certainly have gone up to Horseshoe. And I don't know why, because other Louisiana casinos will let us film, but none in Biloxi, and in Lake Charles will. But we are thinking about we are going to go up to Kashona. Pays well, and they've got a pretty aggressive program. card program, status program. So we're going to check them out. They will let us film there, and they're only about 4 hours for us. It would just mean us working another program, which I don't know that we're so excited about that, but because it's so close and we can do that fast from us, I think we're going to look into doing that. Unfiltered says, a challenge who can get to an oddball number first. Example, start with 100 to get to 153 on the first spin at the same time. 2 separate side-by-side machines. Just an off-the-cuff idea. Do you understand that, what she's talking about?
Not exactly. She may have to explain that a little more. I'm not sure. Challenge you can get to an oddball number.
So we both put $100 in the machine. Then what do we do? Unfiltered. And I want to point out,
Oh, who can win up to 153 or something like that? Maybe.
Yeah, let her explain that. I want to point out, if you see like Max Taylor and Stephanie, they are members because their name is highlighted in a different color. Max is blue because he's an moderator, and Stephanie is green because she is a channel member, and they both have icons that show how you get a different icon for every month that you're a member. So it goes up. So thank you guys for being members of the channel. Thank you, Stephanie. 15 months as a platinum member.
Wow.
So we certainly appreciate that. That's our $9.99 membership tier, and that really does help support us and support our content. And we are working on ways to bring y'all even more value for that. So we really, really appreciate you guys for that. It really helps the channel a lot. Thanks for that support. Leslie said they let Jackpot Judo film at LaBerge. That's not fair that you can't. Maybe that's new that he got to film at LaBerge because he didn't used to have filming permissions there. We haven't tried at LaBerge in the last year since they told us no. We quit working the LaBerge program. So if that's recent, Stephanie, do you know recently if they gave him permissions? Because we filmed in LaBerge, but we can't use our tripod. We just have to kind of sneak it and use our phone, and the quality of videos are not as good when we do that. Yes, online slots. Okay, so guess who won't be playing online slots in bed and filming it with everybody. Okay, so that's our May trip, May 2nd to the 4th. We will be in Dallas, and then probably before that we may run up to Oklahoma or something. We'll see. And then the 13th through the 17th, we're going to make a quick trip to Vegas. And who are we going to go see?
Sammy Hagar.
Yeah, we're going to see Sammy Hagar at the
MGM.
It's at
I don't remember now.
Park.
Yeah, Park.
They're going to be at Park. So we're super excited. Hey, Cameron, thanks for joining us. So glad you popped on. We're just talking about our trips, so maybe you can join us on some. Yeah. So we'd love to see some of you guys in Vegas. We will be posting in the community where we will be, and that will be for members only. Typically, I post that because I don't like to advertise to the whole world where we're going to be, but we will be in Vegas the 13th to the 17th. And then June 4th to the 9th, we will be taking our trip to Atlantis, Bahamas. Thank you, Caesars Rewards, for that trip. We got our airfare. We got paid with our points, and the trip is 5 nights in the Cove Tower. So we're really excited. That's a great resort. And I think that we're going to be able to video some content there for you guys. That not gotten a firm answer on that, but yes. So we're going to be in the Bahamas for that trip, and maybe planning another trip to the Bahamas in January with Justin and some other people. So if you
depends on this trip, how this trip
goes. Yeah. But you have an offer for Bahamas on your Diamond Elite.
Yeah.
So we can go again, and you have to use it by January the 31st. So if you have a benefit from Caesars to go to the Bahamas and you don't use it by January, maybe y'all can join us on that Bahamas trip. That would be fun too. The big announcement is our cruise that we're going on November 30th for 7 nights. So that was the news. We're super excited about that. And
our free cruise.
Our free cruise. Yeah. Completely free cruise, except our gambling budget. Yeah. And then, and we will be able to film on that too. So that's great. Then also that we have our Facebook group. That was we just rolled out our Facebook group today. So y'all be sure to join us on that. So that's June 4th to the 9th.
Which they posted in the comments earlier.
Yes,
Yeah.
and he'll post it again for us. And then there's the link for the cruise. June 2nd to the 9th, we'll be making our annual Napa trip to have some good old vino.
It's a must.
Try maybe some new wine. We will try some new wineries, but we'll also be going to some of our favorites for sure. And then July 9th to the 14th, we will be in Lake Tahoe. I think for 5 nights. I think we're going to use our whatever that trip's called that you get with 7 stars, your 5 night. We're going to use it for that, for Tahoe. So we'll be going to Tahoe. The celebrity golf tournament's going on during that time. So that should be a lot of fun. And we're going to get to go see Cody Jinks at the outdoor place there, which is a phenomenal place to go to a concert. So we're so excited about that trip coming up. I really wanted to get to Reno, but I don't think we're going to make it on that trip. So if any of y'all are interested in going to Tahoe, that's when we will be there.
Who all has been to Reno? Because I've heard not great things about Reno. Just it's nothing big to.
I don't think there's anything big
To
about it.
go
I just
for.
think to
I don't
show
know.
it and on the channel to show some more variety.
Yeah.
I was thinking for that. That's the only reason I was thinking about doing it. Okay, she said yes. Who can get to 153 first at 3 or 5 a spin? $3 or $5 a spin.
Okay.
Okay. So put in $100 and see who can get to
We can try
who can
something
get
like
it
that.
like to pick a number 153 and who can get it to $153 first. We could try that. That's a great idea. Stephanie, you think it's worth going to Reno and videoing? You've been to both. We went to Reno once. We didn't go to any of the casinos, but we did find a little wine bar
So what would you
on the
compare?
creek.
Can you compare Reno to another destination, like Laughlin? How is it compared to Laughlin
Or to anything else,
or
right?
something else?
Yeah. And then we will be August 26th to the 29th-ish. We will be making our way to Florida for my nephew's wedding. So his wedding is on Labor Day that weekend. So that weekend we'll be in Florida, but on both sides of that, we will be hitting some casinos. So probably Coshada, probably Biloxi, for sure on the way. If not, maybe Lake Charles. Maybe we could do a Lake Charles meetup there. That might be fun because we do have a lot of viewers from the Louisiana, Texas area. So roughly our dates to be in Biloxi are the 26th to the 29th. And then maybe the 2nd to the 4th of September, we would be be traveling and be in casinos and filming there. What did Stephanie say?
It's bigger than both Blackhawk and Laughlin, but their casinos are spread out further.
You've been, do you remember?
I don't remember being vaguely. We didn't really gamble.
No, we didn't gamble. We didn't go into one casino, but we sat on this creek and we were at a wine bar. We were just kind of
I
going
think we were-
through.
Yeah, we're just on our way through.
Yeah. What I don't like is they don't have any direct flights from Houston. So that's not fun.
So maybe we can work that in another trip.
Yeah, or maybe what we'll do is do a charter, take a charter trip on one of the charters and
Yeah.
do Tahoe because we get those offers a lot. And
Tahoe.
I don't know that we're going to make a charter this year. but-
Reno, you mean? Or Tahoe?
Well, but whenever they charter, they come into Reno.
Oh, gotcha.
But I don't know if we're going to be able to make one of those this year. We said we were going to do it, and we've just not been able to do it, even though we've left our travel calendar more flexible. And then in October, we will be in Vegas for G2E. So we will not stay at the casino during G2E because then we don't feel like we have to gamble and we can just focus on the conference.
And we're at the conference most of the day, so it takes a lot of your time.
Yeah, and it's just too much to try to feel like I have to go play and do that. So we will be in Vegas for sure for I'm trying to look at the 1st until the 6th. to film. So we'll be staying somewhere in the casino to film, I think, those dates. Then we're doing GTE the 6th through the 9th. And then we'll be doing Granny Fest with Gambling Granny on the 9th and the 10th. So we're excited to join them again this year and do that. And then I don't know what else we have planned while we're there, but we will be in Vegas those dates for sure.
Max and Shannon have a trip in 2 weeks, a charter trip. Where are you going?
That's right. They're going to Atlantic City, right? Oh, Stephanie, where are you going? Y'all are making me jealous.
Oh man,
We still haven't figured that out. I'm jealous. I think Max and Shannon are going to Atlantic City. I don't know where Stephanie's going. Maybe they'll tell us here in just a minute. I think we're delayed. And then we have our cruise November 30th to the 7th. So hopefully you guys can join us.
that's gonna be fun.
Oh, good, Max. You'll have to let us know how that trip goes. We haven't made it to Atlantic City this year either. Don't know if we will. Getting there is overwhelming to me. Like if you fly into Philadelphia, then how do you get to the casino without renting a car? I hate renting a car. That's just a waste of money to me most of the time. And then I think that's it. I think that's the only trips that we have planned right now.
That's
It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot. That's why I say I don't know if we'll
Then
get.
you have the holidays.
I don't know if we'll get Pennsylvania or Atlantic City in this year. Maybe we'll just take a spur of the moment trip or something. Oh, that's right. You're going to Laughlin for the multiplier, but I don't remember what dates. I think we're having a grandbaby. So that's our big news is our second grandson is going to be born any day. Actually, she's due on the 23rd. He is due on the 23rd. So we're excited to meet Corbin James. That's why we're home now. Oh, hey, Electric Ways. You're in Conroe. We're in Montgomery.
Oh, wow.
Mike and I both went to Conroe High School way back in the day.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. So we have a grandbaby that's coming. So we're grounded home for 4 or 5 weeks, which is the longest time we've been home in a while. And I think we're both looking forward to that. Mike's birthday was yesterday. My birthday is the 16th of April. So I'm hoping that he comes on the 16th. That would be great. If not, we'll be announcing it and letting you guys know when our next little grandson is here. He will make number 5. I just can't even believe it. Our other big personal news is that our granddaughter, our 5-year-old granddaughter that lives in Mobile, Alabama, they just finally yesterday closed on their house and they're moving back to south of Houston because he's going to be stationed at Ellington Field. So we'll get to go see them a lot more. They'll be about an hour and 30 minutes from us. So we're super excited about that. And I think that's all that's happening really for us right now. Yep. So hopefully you guys watch the replay if you missed any of those tips on credit cards. If you missed the travel dates that we have coming up, be sure to comment and let us know what you want us to film or some ideas. Even if you have games that you'd like us to see us play, because we're always looking for good new things. I'm excited about our video coming up with JT and Katie Ginter. I think y'all are going to find a great value in that. If you don't play the credit card game, they're fantastic at teaching us that. Maybe some of you can come out May 2nd to the 4th and meet us in Dallas for that conference. That would be a lot of fun too. So I don't see any other questions. So I think we'll sign off for now. I guess we'll do a cheers. Thank you everybody for joining us. It's fun to be back on a Wind Down Wednesday. Can't promise them every single week, but we won't go 5 months this time. We had so much to cover and talk about. So, and now that we have our new Facebook group coming out, I think we'll get great ideas and things that y'all want to talk about and see. So please go join our Destination Jackpot family group and be sure to post pictures of your trips, your travels, your wins, your successes, your losses, your good eats, your good finds, even our Conroe neighbor Electric Ways. Share with us some things that you like to eat, because there's a lot of fun things to do here locally where we're at. But we want to see all your fun travels, your fun adventures, your food, your wine, your bourbon. Speaking of bourbon, our hearts really go out to Buffalo Trace.
Oh, yeah. They got wiped out.
They just really have been hit hard in the this Kentucky flooding that's happening. So our hearts and prayers are with all of them and all of the people around there. That they're just having devastating record flooding, and it's so sad to me. So keep them in your thoughts and your prayers, and give them a shout out. We sure love some Buffalo Trace bourbon. So hope you guys enjoyed this live, and hopefully we'll do some more coming up. And we enjoyed being back with you guys, and we'll see you soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and your comments help this channel more than you know. And we appreciate your channel memberships, that it helps support the channel and what we do. So hope to keep bringing you good content that can save you money and help you travel for less. So we'll see you soon.
See you soon. Cheers.
Cheers.